I'm really happy. Um, I'm really happy to talk about that matter because I think really interesting. So the first question is, what is intelligence? So for me, intelligence, like what is intelligent in that is actually get many knowledge, like about everything, not only about one specific matter. Guys, what I mean. Like you can be really intelligent about just one matter. I really appreciate that. Like I don't know about turtles, for example, or what about math? Not only about like these for example, rational subject, like what people usually say, like subjects in school. Oh, you're really intelligent, but you can be intelligent in another matters, like about turtles or about I don't know, like foods, you know what I mean? That's what I think about it. And what about you, Julia?
Oh, I think I have the same thought. I think intelligence is the ability to know some subject or some ability. Also adapt to new situations. I think it's a type of intelligence. You don't need to know everything, but you need to be able to want to know something. I think this is also intelligent.
Okay, for me, uh, intelligence for me is not about knowledge, It's more, it's uh, it's more deep, about intelligence because um, we can have knowledge for be more intelligent, but there is other type of kind of intelligence like emotional intelligence, think like that, For me, it's about that. I I know people that is super intelligent because has a lot of knowledge about topics, but they don't have emotional intelligence, uh, don't treat people well. Because of that, it's for me, it's not this kind of people. They're not. They don't have intelligence enough. That's it for me. And you, Luis, what do you think about what is intelligence for you?
Oh, yeah, I totally agree with all you, all right? All of you bring to us very important points about get knowledge. For me, this is a kind of intelligence, the learning process or ability to deal with different situations, to be adaptable to different situations, and emotional intelligence too. And well, there is a lot of kind of intelligence. I think we will answer this in the next question. But intelligence in general, for me, it's the ability to deal, uh, to do more with less, to deal with difficult situations or something like this, or something related to the learning process. All right, we don't need to know everything, but we need to be able to discuss about it, to learn something, and that's it. In general, that's it.
Yeah, Luis, you have a point. You have a good point.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah, you have a good point. I really appreciate that. You makes me reflect so much. Like the second question is, what are the different types of intelligence? Philip said about that, like a little bit about that. He said about like emotional intelligence, and that's a kind of intelligence, like we have emotional intelligence, but I think we have a lot of, like, yeah, we have a lot of. What do you think about Luis?
With you, I think we have a lot of intelligence types. Even it's a, I don't know if we can list here, all right, but there are some kind of intelligence that people have ability to draw, to paint, There's some intelligence related to the logical knowledge, linguistical knowledge, or I don't know, it's maybe impossible to list all kinds of intelligence, all right? Emotional intelligence. There's some intelligence related to physical movements, all right? That the best soccer players in the world are intelligent on this kind. They have ability to move their bodies to play soccer, for example, in a high level. This is a kind of intelligence too. And that's it. I don't know if it's a little bit hard to list all of types, but
Intelligence for create new thing, you know.
yes.
There are people that are a very creative person, no?
Yes.
Uh,
That's it.
yeah. And I believe that like people get this kind of intelligence through all of like experience. I really believe in that aspect. I think it has a philosopher who defends that. I don't know very well. I think it's Locke that say like we are actually a white paper, and throughout of our development we are getting experience and learning. So I really appreciate this phrase because that make all sense, mainly in my life. Like I could learn many things about not only like a specific kind of contest, but about all my life, about everything. Not everything because I am still learning throughout experience because yeah. And making mistakes either, you know? Like when we make mistakes and we learn about our mistakes, you know.
This ability to learn about your life is a kind of intelligence, all right? It's something like interpersonal intelligence, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Julia? What do you think?
Oh, I agree. And I think besides that intelligent types that we already cited, like emotional and physical intelligence, others are the ability to communicate, to learn new language. Some people are very intelligent in this type of things, and also teach things. Some people don't learn easy, but everything they learn, they can teach, you know. I think this is also a type of intelligence. Or like manual things, to construct things, to garden, to cook. It's like a menu. It's not, you don't learn something theoretical, but you can make things. You can put your hands and do something. But I think it's have many others. I don't know. We cannot sit every abilities and every types of intelligence because it's many.
Yeah, absolutely. The next question is, does everyone have the same level of intelligence? Like, actually, it's a hard question because recently I was studying about that. Like, we are all humans, we have this capacity to think, but like we have it in the world people who don't have this capacity because of like it's a question of science, you know, isn't because they want, it's a question of science. Because I don't know how to explain that in English, mas é tipo, por exemplo, existem pessoas, por exemplo, nós somos pessoas X, e existem pessoas que quanto mais a quantidade de X nas nossas células aumentam, elas não têm tanta capacidade de pensar, tipo, uma maneira muito racional, mas elas têm a capacidade de adquirir esse pensamento. Tipo, de adquirir um pensamento, mas não tipo na hora, como a gente like, it's a kind, ok? Eu estava estudando isso algumas semanas atrás. E, tipo, isso me fez me refletir bastante acerca das coisas. Porque a gente vê, por exemplo, pessoas, por exemplo, que têm síndrome de Down. E tem pessoas que são realmente muito inteligentes, que a gente fica meio que besta. Só que a gente percebe que, tipo, por mais que eles tenham mais cromossomos do que a gente tem, tipo, por exemplo, nossos cromossomos temos 27, 24 cromossomos, eu acho que é 28 cromossomos, parece que eles têm 27 cromossomos. E isso afeta um pouco no desenvolvimento deles. Só que isso não impede deles conhecer, deles terem um conhecimento, entendeu? Eu acho isso realmente interessante. É isso. Forgive me for to explain that in English because like it's really hard. I don't have a specific vocabulary about science, but that's what I am not a scientist. I'm a student, guys, so I'm still learning about everything. You know, that's it. What do you think about Luis?
Oh, I think I was talking in a while I was muted, but I was saying that this is a very hard question.
Yeah, it's hard to
Really,
find.
yes, those everyone have the same level of intelligence. I would like to skip this question, can I? Because sometimes I think no, uh, everyone doesn't have the same level, all right? But maybe they have uh, high levels of intelligence that we just are not using yet, all right?
Mm,
Because let's think, when we was at the school, a traditional school, there
yeah.
is just one way to measure the level, the intelligence, the amount of knowledge. There is just one way to do this measuring, exactly. But there's a lot of intelligence, like people who can paint, can draw, can play soccer, can, all right?
Yes. You
Something like
you're you you're saying oh, so forgive me. Actually you're saying about like education, like associating education, that right?
yes, yes.
Okay. I got it. Got it. Yeah, you have a point. What about you, Felipe?
Oh, about me, I don't believe that all the people have the same level of intelligence, you know. I think the intelligence we can inherit from our parents, you know. That's a thought that I think the intelligence we can inherit from our parents. Other things about intelligence, it's related to the environment that was grew up, you know. If you grew up in a good environment, the chance that you have more intelligence, it's high. It's another thing. And other things about our brain, you know. Our brain has a lot of capacity that we use. That's it. Our brain has a lot of high capacity and we use only few percent of our brain. Each time we use your brain, it's better for us to get more intelligence, you know? That's it. Do you understand me?
Yeah. I
Okay,
got you. I got you.
okay. That's
What
it.
about you, Julia? Yes.
No, I agree with Felipe. I don't know if we can measure intelligence because it depends of a lot of things, but I associate a little with education because I think some rich people with more access to good schools and better education have better ways to deal with things, with learning. So they are more intelligent because they have more talents. They improve their talents in the skills in kids. And other persons are not, they didn't have access to education, but they are also intelligent, but in different situations. So I don't know how we can measure this without associate with the education. But I think some people born really intelligent, uh, but they don't improve this in their life. So I don't know how to explain that, but I think that you guys understand what I say.
It's funny because I had a friend that he don't have study, you know. He study only for, I don't know, for series, I don't know, but he was very intelligent because in a factory, he had a lot of ways to improve things or learn and teaching about other thing, you know. That's it. I know that education is good. It's help help more, but as I said before, there are people that don't have study, but doesn't have study, but it's very intelligent. Sorry, Julia.
Yeah, 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 guys, you guys have a point. So, the next question is, what are the traits of intelligent person? Trait, I think trait is tratamento. I don't know very well if I am right about that. So, but okay. What are the traits of intelligent person? Well, I think an intelligent person. Wait, just a second. I'm gonna actually see this word because I don't know what is the translation Portuguese. Do you guys know the translation of this word?
I think
Trait?
it's like características.
Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe can be. Okay, maybe can be. Yeah. What are the traits? Yeah, is that like I think? Oh my gosh, it's hard to talk about that because as you guys said, it has a many kind of intelligent people, and each one has a way to your own way, your own trait to be. Mainly if you are really intelligent. I think like intelligent people, for example, I'm gonna focus on people who are, I don't know, learn are scientists. They know the answers of many questions, and when they don't know, they supposed to look for one specific. And when they look for that specific question, like for the answer of that specific question, when they come back, when they bring out actually this matter, they came with like eles vêm com tudo, Yeah, they really slay. What about you, Felipe?
It's about the characteristic of intelligent person, no? That's it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know exactly what the characteristic, but it's a mix of the characteristic, but I think the intelligent people is more calm. That's it. Calm people don't talk so much about your life. That's it. It's a characteristic about the intelligent people I, I see in that moment. Because it's difficult to identify because each people is a different word. It's different. And you, Luis, what do you think about it?
Well, I don't know exactly. I think that depends too much about the kind of intelligence. All right. I know people who are very smart in a kind of intelligence that I don't know if this exists exactly, but I have a friend that he knows how to live. All right. Something like a song, a Brazilian song, é preciso saber viver. I have a friend that knows how to live. All right, every moment. And for me, this is a kind of intelligence. All right. I have other friends who have a good memory, and he is very smart on retain the knowledge. For me, this is a kind of intelligence, and they are totally different person. All right. I think that if we see a person who is a good soccer player, this is a kind of smart, and the personality, his personality could be different from. It's a little bit hard to define. Oh, the smart person seems like this, all right? Maybe we can see a pattern for person who have the same intelligence, all right? Maybe, but I don't know, too. Just that's it. And you, Julia, what do you think about it?
Oh, I agree that is very difficult, but I think one ability that intelligent people have is to deal with difficult situations. Like they see a challenge and they try to solve this, or they see difficult emotions and they know how to deal good with that. So I think that they put a lot of effort to know something. They don't give up so easy. Even that they don't know, they can search and try to learn, you know. Some people learn faster than others don't, but they can be intelligent even they don't know an answer right away. They can learn. They have the ability to want to know, I think. I don't know.
Yes, guys. Um, Julia, do you want to read another question?
Okay. Who is the most intelligent person in the world? Oh, I have no idea. For me, my father was the most intelligent person when I was a kid because I can ask anything and he knows. I can ask how to do something and he teach me. So for me, is he? I don't know, but probably Albert Einstein is considered the most intelligent person. What do you think, Felipe?
Oh, sorry, I need to get out, man, because I need to get out here because I need to solve a problem now in my work. Okay, it was a pleasure to talk with you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.
What do you think about Luis?
Well, very hard question, but I I can say the same of Julia. My father is the smartest person that I know. But when I heard this question, it's, I don't know, but the first person who comes to my mind was Albert Einstein too. I don't know exactly. Maybe I've been read, something like this, that he was the most intelligent man in the world, but I don't know. In fact, there's a lot of others very good science in different times. Maybe Albert Einstein was one of the best, but I don't know.
For me, it's Steve Jobs. I really appreciate him. Steve Jobs is one. Like Albert Einstein is one. Albert Einstein is the man. Is Albert Einstein the man that say about the third war? To say third war. If the third war happened, the world doesn't exist because we just like exist trees and just that. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
he said that.
Yeah, like my teacher, my biology teacher said about that, about this phrase. Uh, and yeah, like Albert Einstein is the man. Like he collaborates a lot, and also he collaborates to create the I forgot the a bomba nuclear. Eu acho. I think so. I think so. Yeah, and yeah, but Albert Einstein is really intelligent. It's really intelligent as well as I think that Steve Jobs is intelligent because he create the Apple. You know, he create the Apple. He create a like amazing technology. Who has been collaborating a lot of in many research. You know, he's the man. They are the man. So the next question is, who is the most intelligent? Oh, forgive me. What is the most intelligent animal on the planet Earth? I think it's the man. Manco. I think so. Wow, it's a it's a good question because sometimes I think it's the fan. I like it's fun because the fan is really small, but they have a intelligent they have a amazing actually how can I say that exceptional intelligent because they one fan, oh my gosh, how can I say that? One collaborate with each other. It's actually a community, and they are there helping each other. They have acknowledged because they don't think about itself. They think about like the collective, you know. What about you, Luis?
Nick, I didn't understand the animal that you were talking about.
Oh,
What was?
I was talking about the question is about what do you think about the yeah the most intelligent animal on the planet Earth?
Mhm.
So I was, in my way, I think the fan can be one, but not a fan by itself. It's actually a fan associated with all community of fans that exist because a fan collaborate not only to itself but for all, you know.
Mhm. What is a fan? Sorry,
Oh,
I don't know.
fan é uma formiga.
Ah, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
And what do you think about Julia?
I was thinking in dolphins because I read some time ago that they are really intelligent. They have a big brain and they can communicate with each other. They can, they have like the ability to, I don't know, like a social ability it's very good. And they can make like plans to eat fish. Uh, so I don't know if it's true, but I think they are very, very intelligent.
Well, I was thinking that my dog could be the smart animal, but when Julia described the dolphins, I think that there is no better option than this because thinking about an animal who plan what they will eat could be something very good, I think. The the fence that you said, when you describe, I think about it, and could be a very good option too about the. But I don't think exactly at this moment any other option.
I think Mancos. Gente, Mancos é macaco, né? Eu acho, mas é Manco. Manco can be one because they have I was watching a few days ago a video of a Manco trying to put to drunk a todinho, you know, chocolate, with canudo, and he was trying to put right in the place inside, and he get to put, you know, and really easy for him, and I was well, you know, an animal who has the capacity, like, and has we are humans and has a theory that we are provenient of mammals. Like this story says that, I think. Anyways, but they are really intelligent, I think.
Yes, they
Uh,
they are able to show emotions too. All right, very
Yeah.
consistent signs about emotion too. I think.
Mm, yeah.
Octopuses is very intelligent too. They can open pots and they can go hunt and storage the food for a while, and they can do a lot of things. I saw some videos and they are incredible.
Yes. Like, yeah. Octon what?
Polvos,
Uh,
octopus. I
uh,
don't know if I'm saying it right.
I was trying to associate with animal here. I was thinking about a kind of specific of figs. É uma espécie de baleia. We have like a big brain here. It's white. I was I was thinking about that when you say that word, but it's purpose. Okay, good word. I'm gonna adopt that in my vocabulary here in my mind. Okay, so let me see the next question. Are there any benefits to being intelligent? Of course, of course. Like when you're intelligent, you can get many things. You can actually combat many things either. For example, like has a phrase of Luciano Huck that when you have intelligent, when you have a capacity to think, you can prevent like problems in the world. For example, violence. You know, because I think like if you have a knowledge that violence affect the world, that can get many consequences in your society, like it's a form to reduce this kind of problem. And if you're intelligent, you can get not only that, but let me see, you can um resolve many, not yeah, resolve problems. You can like, for example, the COVID-19 vaccine. It is a result of intelligence, of the human intelligence. The human have a capacity to think. It's really interesting. What about you, Luis? Luis, I think you're mute.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you very much. I was talking. But yes, I think there are a lot of benefits to be an intelligent person. Uncountable, all right? Uncountable. It's maybe the things it's more easy. You are able to deal with problems more than non-intelligent person or not too much. And that's it. There's a lot of situations. I think you have a learning process more fast than others, I think. It depends on the kind of situation and how do you use this, all right? Because we can think that a lot of intelligent person could help us to decrease the violence rates, but it's important that they are engaging on this too, all right? Something like this.
What about you, Julia?
Yeah, I think you can use this intelligence to make good things to the world, like vaccines, and a lot of other things, but you can also just use this intelligence to yourself, to get rich, to invent something, or go to space like Elon Musk, or create a social media. You can like make a lot of things. Some things are good to humanity, some things don't, like guns. I don't know. We can use this intelligence uh, to make good things or don't. And I think the benefit that you can choose.
Exactly. And including the next question is, are are there any dis- disadvantages to being intelligent? And I think yeah, I think so because um let me see. So okay, I'm gonna say about one example that we are actually living daily, that is about the Ukrainian war, that the millionaire was talking about, like get many arms, and trying to, how can I say that? Um, oh my gosh, how can I say that? Push many countries to like get, oh my gosh, how can I say that? Tipo assim, você usa sua inteligência para atrair muitos países ao seu favor. Even if you are the bad character in this story, I think it can be one. Or for example, in a when you are judging someone, actually you are defending a person that is, for example, that is a wrong, that act in a wrong way, but you're defending him because he will get you money. It's a form, right? You're using your intelligence to defend a person that it's wrong because of the money. It's a kind of, you know. What about you, Luis?
Yes, I agree with you. Uh, and I think about this question in another perspective too, all right? I will try to answer in another perspective. Try to see the disadvantages of being intelligent. Let's think about children that are very smart. The most smart children of the class, all right? He is a super intelligent children. Maybe this child, these children will have some difficulties on the class, all right? I'm saying this because I already saw a case like this, all right, from a very smart children that need special support to be on the class, all right, because the class it is boring for the children. They get all the knowledge from the teacher, but he needs a support because if he don't have support, special support, the class become boring, totally boring because the children know everything. I think about it. It's another perspective that I think, and that's it. I think that this could be a disadvantage, uh, but a small disadvantage, of course. That this is just a small disadvantage, and that's it. With right support, you will pass by this disadvantage, of course, and that's it.
What do you think about Julia?
Yeah, I think it's a phrase that say that knowledge is good, but too much knowledge can make you crazy. And I think that's true because a lot of genius persons in history are went crazy with all this knowledge. And I think a huge disadvantage is when you try to use this knowledge to make something good, but this thing is out of your control, like the guy who made the bomb, who invented the bomb. He didn't mean to create this to wars and bad things. He just made a chemical uh, chemical thing, uh, and people used to bad things. So he regretted this. I don't know if he killed yourself, but I don't know. I'm not sure. But he regret that, and I think this is horrible when you try to make something good to the good of humanity, and they use that for other things. And I think this happen a lot with these people are really genius, but people use this knowledge to bad.
Uh, I have a question, Julia, for you. Like, you say about the man Albert Einstein. He have something associated about bombs, right?
Yeah, because of the energy law he created. I think this was used to make the bomb.
Yeah, my teacher say that he assigned a kind of documentation that accept the bombs, like to put all, I don't know, whatever that he was creating in the bomb, and it was and make the bomb more powerful. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
So yeah, was just about that, just to confirm, because yeah, that's it. So
yeah,
the next,
maybe sure.
yeah, the next question is, what are some of the ways we can measure intelligence? I think we can measure intelligence through a book. I really like to read. So, and I believe that books really need to be democratized because like throughout books we can get many knowledge and we can learn about many things. And I am deeply in love when I am reading a book about many concepts about, I don't know, self-care, about, I don't know, many history, even if this history is is an invitation, because the histories can bring like a lesson to us. For example, I am reading Trono de Vidro, and like it's basically a fiction, you know. It isn't something really, it wasn't a real story. It's actually a story created by a person. And in that story, I could realize how special the sign language. You know what I mean? Like sign language, linguagem de sinais. And like can realize this fiction daily because in that fiction, the character don't know about how connect with people around her because he don't know the sign language. And today we can see like how many people don't know like the sign the a língua brasileira de sinais, and is actually a Brazilian language. It's a kind of Brazilian language, but the Brazilian people don't know. Like makes me reflect so much. What about you, Julia? What do you think?
Um, the question is like how we can measure intelligence, like how we can make a tech exam, something like that.
Yeah, it's what are some ways that we can measure intelligence? Yeah, it's actually to adopt intelligence, to get
Mhm.
intelligence.
Oh, okay. Um, I don't know. I think in schools the teachers they have like the ability to teach something and you can try to learn, and the exams and the tests serves to this so you can improve your knowledge, but it's not like, yeah, a general rule. We can improve our intelligence with books or traveling, knowing other persons, just living, I think. And we cannot measure this because it depends a lot of things. And they try to create some methods like the K text. I don't know this in English, but I don't know if it works. What do you think, Luis?
No, I totally agree with you. In my perspective, it's very difficult to measure the level of intelligence. Even if we can identify intelligence, it's more easy. Identify an intelligent person, it's more easy than really measure it, all right? Not exactly identify intelligent person, but a person who have any kind of ability, we can identify, but measure, it's very difficult. Even the tests can put a number in a logical intelligence, maybe, but there are any kind of others. Even the test maybe measures just some aspects, all right? Yeah, that's it. I don't know if we can measure it, in fact.
Yeah, guys. So we have almost actually 6 minutes. I think we can answer the next questions. So question 10 is, do you think that intelligence is innate or learned? I think it's learned, as I say before, because I truly believe at the idea about that we are white paper and we can get intelligent through our experience. I really believe in that because like it's something that's really happened with me. Even in the many philosophers say that, oh, we both actually we birth with intelligence. I don't think about this kind of talk, but yeah, like has many people who think like that, and I'm not confront them if they have an opinion. Okay, good. You have your opinion. Respect your opinion. But I truly believe that we are white paper. and we are getting experience in reformulating our paper. Yeah, that's it. What do you think about this?
Well, I think that we are a white paper, all right? But I think that sometimes we can inherit some characteristics or maybe some abilities, all right? And I think that in general, intelligence could be a sum, a junction of these two options, something that we born with these, and some that could be developed in a good environment, or even another aspect that I don't know, but that's it. I think that it's a conjunction. It's a something like this, all right? And what do you think, Julie?
Oh, I agree. I think we can improve our intelligence through life, through our experience, and but I also think some people was born really intelligent. They, um, I don't know, since kids they have like big abilities, but I think we can improve that.
Yeah, good. Julia, do you want to read the next question? Actually, it's the last one.
Okay, is there a connection between intelligence and happiness? I don't know. As I said, I read that a lot of genius persons are not happy. They are a little depressed or crazy. But I think intelligence can make you happy because you can learn things easily, and that's good. But I don't know if I have an answer to that because it depends of the person and how the person use this intelligence.
Yeah. You can go ahead. You can go ahead, Luis.
I think yes, could have a connection. As I said before, there is a Brazilian song that say "É preciso saber viver," and I think that I have a friend that have this intelligence. He knows how to live. As Julia said, we've seen a lot of genius that maybe they don't have this kind of intelligence well developed. Uh, all right, and then yes, I think that could have a connection because happiness it's a kind of intelligence, the way that you see the world. I think I don't know exactly, but that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Luis, because I think it have a connection between intelligence and happiness, because like when we, for example, when we get knowledge that make you happy, I think we can associate with that. Like when we make our intelligence, yeah, when we get for example, a kind of knowledge that when we are expressing the kind of knowledge, we feel happy. You know what I mean? For example, a teacher, a specific teacher. Like I don't know, but my biology teacher, he really loves biology, and when he are explaining, I can see how happy he is actually, how happy he is explaining, because he really loves what he does actually. So I think we can associate it in that way. And yeah, that I think that you guys want to share more things about that question.
No, I think I associate genius person with depression because they had a lot of pressure, because
Oh,
they have to know everything, so they feel this as a bad thing, like this kind of pressure. But I think a normal level of intelligence is good, not too much.
yeah, not too much. As you
Mhm.
say, like you intelligent, like really can sometimes we can be crazy with so much intelligence. You say that. So guys, it's actually 7 p.m. and I am sending I am sending to you a link that you guys can put your feedbacks about talk about this call and can give examples of themes that we can debate here. Okay. So it was really good to see you guys here. Like share this afternoon with you guys was a kind of get intelligence, like getting knowledge, because when we are here, we're actually to learn with each other, as I said first. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a good night and have a good weekend. Okay?
You too, Nick. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.